Hi Alexis, Natalie, Ryan, Finn, Cathy, Evelyn, Cindy, and Kevin. This video is in response to questions about how university is different from high school. So the main difference between the lectures is that in first and second year courses, there's going to be a few hundred people in your classes because a lot of first and second year courses are mandatory for all programs. So like Calculus 1 for most programs and Biology 1 for most science programs. That means the prof is not gonna really know anybody unless you constantly raise your hand to ask questions or sit in the front row. They likely won't care if you're paying attention or not, or if you're skipping class, and some people just show up and watch Netflix in class, but that's where your self-control has got to kick in. If you've seen some of my other videos, I took the fall IB program in high school, so this could be more helpful if you were also in IB. And I'm taking biomedical sciences now at the University of Calgary. And basically, I felt that it was generally the same between IB and first year. And I honestly thought IB helped me tremendously with first year and made it a breeze. So if you're taking IB right now or you've taken it and are regretting it for whatever reason, you won't be when you enter uni. But my university program is notorious for having an extremely difficult second year, and it was a lot worse than first year. And I know some of my friends in other programs also have a really difficult second year, and most of it is actually a lot of the material is a lot harder, and there's also more material as well in a shorter period of time. Third year is between first and second year in difficulty, but I do know that from my friends in neurosciences at the U of C, their third year is a lot worse than their second year. So it's going to be a little bit different between programs and universities. So some of my friends who didn't take IB said that they did have to try a lot harder than they were used to when they entered university in first year, but that they got used to the high workload and the really fast pace quite quickly, but they just had to adjust themselves, like study more efficiently and learn how to study better. And it was doable, but they just had to spend a lot more effort in first year to figure all of these things out. By second year, it doesn't matter whether you took IB, AP, or the regular program, and basically everyone was suffering. So yeah, don't worry about it too much, but you will get used to it. So in terms of first year and second year workload, there is quite a lot of labs and other assignments when it comes to science related programs, but most of the mark will come from midterms and exams, and more of the mark will be attributed to exams and papers for higher level courses you take. My biggest piece of advice would be to never fall behind because everything is just more and faster in university. So I'd use to-do lists and calendars and make sure to make friends too, because you'll have people to remind you and work with you, and you'll definitely be pushed to work harder and try harder. So lastly, to not get overwhelmed, I like to not think about all the things that I have to do all the time. Like I'll have it on my to-do list, but I won't be thinking about all the 5 billion things that I'll have to do, and I'll just be doing one at a time. And also take lots of breaks. I watch a lot of Netflix, and I honestly think it's the best thing in keeping me sane.